going on, gang? I'm here at my buddy's beehive. He keeps bees as a hobby. It's a new thing that he's just started. Pretty modest setup here, but he's having a lot of success already. I came by just to check it out. He's also adding a second brood box, which is essentially a way to expand the colony because it's filling up and they need more room to make more honey so that they can survive through the Canadian winter. So we're gonna get that going. We're also gonna be opening it up for the first time in a little while, and he's gonna have a look and see how things are doing in there. He says there's no honey yet. He says you don't really get honey the first year generally, but we are gonna be able to see some bees obviously and see some of the cones, whatever that means, and we can lick them and they will be sweet like honey, which is cool. The other thing is that because he's growing mint in his garden just behind me, the honey here actually tastes like mint. So this is a little different from what we usually do on the channel, but bees are insects, they are invertebrates, which is one of the focuses of the channel here. So it's in the wheelhouse if you ask me. Let's get into it. All right, so we got the smoker going, hopefully, which is a device that kind of makes the bees a little drunk or subdued. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but it's been done for centuries. And I guess essentially keeps you from getting stung.
So I got these 3 frames when I bought the hive, and they were basically filled up. Like I don't think they are right now. Let's give you a quick show.
Damn. Look at that, you guys. So the initial colony you bought was 3 of these pieces of whatever.
So the whole goal is you're just trying to build more of these frames up with kind of this. You know, I'm gonna leave this one out. Oh shit! Yeah, this is when you want a little bit of smoke. Ooh. Last time I checked, they kind of started building their hive out. They hadn't gotten over here, but it looks like they're over here now, so that is good. So I'm gonna see if they've started laying eggs into this frame, and then I'll see if they started laying eggs into the frames that they hadn't yet. And as long as there's new eggs and new larvae being laid, then it means that the queen is still alive and your hive is still alive.
How long has it been since you had a look last?
It's been about like 2 weeks, I think. I kind of, you know, it's not advised to be a hands-off beekeeper, but honestly, I kind of got a bunch of other stuff going on, so it's kind of just like checking once a month is kind of ideal for me. But,
cool. Well, it looks like you're doing well.
well, the thing is, they kind of take care of themselves for the most part. Like, so this is gonna be the first maintenance I really do, is adding on another box.
Yeah, check it out. Scott's planted a garden of fenced-in wildflowers over here, so the bees have everything they need, and they go, you know, they go all around, but obviously all the pollen they could want is just a few feet away, right over there.
Yeah, who knows where they go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks a little fresher than the other one.
Whew, whew. So they haven't started laying eggs in there yet, but pretty sure that is stored honey in there, so.
Yeah, it's working. And if you look at the next one in, it's doing even better.
Yeah.
So they're making their way through the combs.
Yeah, so they're storing honey. The hive still is growing. I don't see any larva or eggs on this frame, but and also if you ever see, you're always trying to find the queen too. It's kind of tricky business. That's the toughest thing. She's a bigger bee.
I would definitely like to see the queen.
Yeah. So you're kind of like where you see new eggs is where you're looking for the queen. So I don't see new eggs on this frame. So I don't think she's on this frame. But maybe we look one more in. This is fucking filled to the tits with honey.
Straight drip. Damn. What is happening here? They're all hanging on to each other.
Yeah, there's a hunch that the queen, I think they're hanging down there to stay cool, but maybe the queen could be down somewhere in there too.
I gotta say, man, I was skeptical about this, but this is extremely cool. Wow.
Yeah, so this is all fucking stored honey right there.
Pretty sick.
Oh shit, I'm wearing my thing. You're gonna shove your finger in there and try some if you want. Just poke it in there.
In there?
This part, the cap stuff.
What do you say?
Like where my thumb is.
Pop one of these?
Yeah, just poke your finger in there.
Oh, it's a, oh! Woo!
There you go, try a little treat.
That was not what I was expecting at all.
That is really good. Damn. Does it taste meat?
Yeah, there's definitely a mint aftertaste that hits you. Wow.
Alright, so this is kind of gonna decide if I add another box on, just because this was the last frame the bees were kind of moving on to and working on. So if they're on there, there's bees on there and they're storing honey on there or what be it, it's fucking time for another box, which I'm stoked on because you're not gonna survive the winter without 2 boxes, they say.
Now, are the boxes connected in some way? Or are you gonna?
Just plop it right on top.
How are queens produced? Like, will the hive eventually produce another queen that could maybe take over that second box, or?
You can only have 1 queen per hive. So, like, me adding another box is still the same hive. It's just the colony growing.
Okay, and then eventually the queen dies of natural causes, and that's just the death of the colony as well?
No, you hope that another queen is laid. So they're storing honey in there.
Yeah, look at all that honey.
Nothing going on that side yet.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm new to this. Should I add another brood box on right now? If anybody knows, you can let me know. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it because I'm going off into the woods for a few weeks after this. So
Yeah, there's no harm in it, right? And you have it.
well, because they need to defend it. But there's a ton of bees in here. You're like, every rack has bees, so you know.
It's definitely a healthy colony, even I can see that.
And you always want to put the frames back in the same order you take out. I don't know. Imagine you come home and, like, you know, your bedrooms and your kitchen.
Yeah, and bees run almost completely off smell too, right? So
Yeah,
don't wanna
so
confuse 'em.
honestly, I don't think we're gonna find the queen today. I've yet to locate the queen in this hive.
Wow, they're getting louder. Are they getting angry?
Yeah, probably. Oh, well, I'll see if the queen's in this one. This one's heavy as hell.
Alright. For the tubes.
The tubers. Oh, there's a fuck ton of honey in this one.
Oh my god! Check that out, guys.
It's all full of honey.
All wax.
I don't know where the eggs are though.
There's about 1 millimeter of wax there, and then underneath is pure honey, and it is warm and succulent. Oh my goodness.
So if you see larvae, that's like the best sign you can fucking get, you know?
Listen to that hum. Can bees smoke weed?
No, bees cannot get high.
Oh, they don't.
But the oils and the resins on the weed plant can act as like an antiseptic that they would store in their wax. And you know, like a lot of these resins on plants are important medicine.
True, yeah. Ants do the same thing. They hoard medicinal plants.
Did we look in this one yet?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look in this
You're
one. I
looking.
think the queen.
It's gotta be on one of them.
Okay, here's eggs.
One picture.
This is what brood is. So that,
Brood or brood?
I think it's brood.
Yeah, BROOD.
So the queen should be on this frame because this is all fresh laid eggs. It looks, or fresh laid.
So each of these little hexagons is covered in wax and there's a larva inside?
Yeah. So you want to look in there. You know, you're looking for eggs. You're looking for anything really.
I mean, I guess you'd kind of have to crack one open to really tell, hey?
Oh, I guess I should give an Instagram shout out. This, the Humble Bee, those guys are on Instagram. They gave me the bees. They're always doing bee stuff.
The Humble Bee, where are they based out of?
Hamilton, but they got a bunch of hives all over.
There you go. If you're in Eastern Canada.
Maybe they can tell me where the queen is in there.
Where's the queen, you guys?
Yeah.
Please tell us where the queen is.
Any eggs or anything in there?
Yes. Oh my God. There they are. Okay, I don't know if I can. Yeah. Okay. So here are your little hexagons, and then some of them are filled with honey. Some of them are covered in wax. Some of them are open, and at the very back you can see a little larva curled up in a circle.
So the queen should be
There's one
somewhere
there.
on that frame, is my guess.
Okay. Is she way huger? Like, are we gonna?
Yeah, she's bigger. Honest, yeah, I don't know, man. That's, yeah. Like I said, hands off beekeeping. The eggs are in there. I'm happy, you know.
Yeah. It's looking good.
Don't tell the Humble Bee about my hands off beekeeping theory. I don't know if they're down with that.
There's huge ass larvae.
That's another shout out. What do those things mean when the brood's grown out like that?
Brood.
Brood, when the brood is.
Means they're mature. Look, they're like growing.
This is like. Yeah.
Let's break into one.
Here, use this tool. This handy little tool.
Scrape a little square section away.
Oh, I think, yeah, there's something in there.
Yeah, those are baby boys. See, like if I don't want to move these bees, but there's all in here is yeah, big old mature grubs. You're doing good, man.
2.
Nice. All right, Scott needed a quick hand to put on that second tower, but it's done, and we're closing up shop here. This is pretty sick. I could see myself getting into this. You know?
Boom. Now it looks like a hive. Yeah, see, they're getting a little more riled up now. All right, it's time to get out of here.
All right, there you have it, guys. Beekeeping 101. Wu-Tang killer bees on a swarm. Big up to Scott, the beekeeper. Big up to the humble bumble. Humble bee. Don't at me. Do your best, because you only got one life. And there's only one queen for you in this world. You're gonna find her. I know you are. We all are. I'm just kidding. I'm currently seeing someone.